Hi everyone, it's Isabelle Arnold. Welcome to my channel, Healing Softly. I just wanted to say a few words today about reincarnation. First of all, I have to tell you that I have written a book which is called A Spiritual Journey. It looks like this. I will put the details below. You can find it on Amazon if you live in England. I wanted to write a book in order to speak about my own experience. I call it my spiritual journey because this is the journey that I've been through to get to where I am today, which is being a therapist. I use energy healing as well, but I'm fascinated about subjects such as reincarnation, past life, near-death experiences, karma, etc. So today I wanted to say a few words about reincarnation. I believe, and that's only my belief, I'm not trying to convince anyone, but I've been interested in the subject for years and years, really since I was quite a young girl. And I think it's about time that I talk about it. There's many people talking about it now. I'm not the first one, but for a long time, it wasn't something that really I had the courage to put out there in the world. But today I am changing and I really want to spread the word because I really think that it can help a lot of people. When we die, I believe we go to a place, we go back to, some people call it the source, God, whatever religion you are into, there is an equivalent to that. I call it the source. In that source, we feel absolutely amazing. We don't need a body. We can communicate telepathically between each other. There's so many things that I could say about that. But let's keep on track about reincarnation. There will come a point when you will be asked if you want to come back to Earth. We have a choice. If you agree to come back to Earth, we actually come back to a school. It's, in my opinion, that Earth is a training ground for evolving our being, evolving as an entity. I believe that at the source we were all one, and somehow we have experienced here on Earth individuality, and we have to better ourselves. I could say it like that. It may be that you come back to work on a particular thing. Maybe you decide to work in science and make that part advance, or it may be the world of arts, or it may be the world of charity. And for example, if in another life you were perhaps selfish, only cared about yourself and maybe the amount of money that you made, it may be that in another lifetime you have to work on being more charitable to others, on helping people. That's just an example. I could take another example. Perhaps that in this life you need to experience abundance. Maybe in many lives before you were poor, or you didn't know how to look after yourself in a financial way. And maybe you come back to this life and you have a wonderful job, and then you can enjoy material worlds, material things. Or you may have to come back for the opposite, that in another life you were to spendthrift, you just sort of threw your money away, or just selfish and didn't think about other people. And so in this life you have to learn what it's like not to have it. We live in a world of duality, and so we have to experience the whole spectrum of it. So reincarnation is not a punishment, is not a reward, it just is. It is something that makes us evolve. And it may be that you come back to the same family, but rather than being a daughter, you are now the mother, or you're an aunt, or you are maybe a colleague. We talk about soul families, and very often I think we come back in our own soul's family and we teach each other's lessons. So when we have problems in our family, it is in a way advancing ourselves. We don't see it like that at the time. We only think, oh, why did my parents were so awful to me or didn't understand me? But actually, when you grow and you understand what you had to learn, you understand why you chose those parents. And yes, I think we choose our parents. Sometimes our journey is very difficult. Sometimes it's easier. Sometimes people come back to have a rest. Nothing much happens in their life. You might consider them as boring, but actually it is just an experience that they had to go through. And that's why we have the whole spectrums in life. We have people who are rich, people who are poor. Excuse me. It's a very windy day in England, not particularly pleasant. But anyway, to go back to the duality, we have the whole spectrum, of course. And I believe that really deeply inside me, that we need to advance as human beings. When I say poor and rich, we really need to come to a place where we can be more equal, a place where we can understand each other more, a place where we don't judge so harshly people. Because you may have been a torturer in another life. You may have been a victim as well, and everything in between. So this life, really that you have right now, it's important to make absolutely the most of it. And I think for me, it's to be the better version of ourselves. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you are on a spiritual level. We are all equal. You're not better because you have more money. You're not better because you are so-called more intelligent. No, we are all the same, having different experiences. And I think knowing that made a lot of sense to me. And it allowed me to be more open towards others, more forgiving towards others, more understanding of why they react in a certain way. Yeah, so I could go on and on. But anyway, it's just a little thing, a quick thing. If you're not really familiar with that sort of talk, I hope that will open something in you. Maybe you'll want to subscribe on my channel. I would be delighted, and I will be giving and putting on more and more videos. I'm also going to interview in the new year some people who have near-death experiences, or some people who are therapists into one modalities or another. And I will let you know about that. I think the first interview for near-death experiences will be with Larry Davids, who is an amazing medium. And I also want to talk to him about his mediumship. He's helped me a lot. He's just an amazing guy. And I will put the details below. So in the meantime, wherever you are in the world, like my video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be very, very grateful to you. And I wish you a very good Christmas and a really very good Happy New Year's with lots of fantastic little joyful moments in this difficult world. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.